So today seems to be a very interesting day for news for content creators. If you're a YouTuber, there's been some updates to the YouTube studio side of things, and that's really interesting. But man, the news that's coming out about these leaks or some of the things that Twitch is considering doing is scary. It doesn't make sense why they're doing it. I guess they view themselves as having no competition, but there are some really crazy things that we're going to be talking about, like changes to YouTube partners, revenue split through things like subscriptions, and a complete change on how how Twitch is wanting to monetize things through ads and how they're really wanting to push ads to their partners and have them run more of them. It seems like it's going to be kind of crazy, and let's go ahead and talk about that. What's going on, guys? Chad here from How To Tech, the channel dedicated to helping you take your tech to the next level. And today we're going to be talking about Twitch and some of the things that they may be cooking up right now that seems kind of weird, in my opinion. I don't know why they're doing this stuff, but it seems like to me, YouTube went through this trial and error phase of where they just kept making changes and implementing updates and things like that, and they were getting roasted by their users and by their biggest content creators. And that seems to have kind of slowed down quite a bit. And Twitch, to me, is just on I don't know where the trajectory is going, but it is definitely not going in a good direction for my opinion. So let's go ahead and talk about what they are doing. I'm going to link a few articles in the description down below for you guys to check out some of this information, but there's actually a lot of stuff, and it's coming from a Bloomberg report. And yeah, this stuff is just kind of crazy. So if you don't know, Twitch is owned by Amazon, and that has some stake in this because it seems like that a lot of the things that Twitch has been trying to do recently is satisfy the shareholders of Amazon, or let alone Twitch. I don't know if Twitch is considered a shared company or a public company, that is, but it's definitely owned by Amazon. So they have interest in it succeeding and making tons of money and not getting sued. That's why all that DMCA stuff was a big deal a while back, and it's always been a big deal, but for some reason Twitch streamers didn't think so. That's another topic. But yeah, let's talk about what's going on, because it seems like Amazon or Twitch, however you want to kind of phrase that, is really out to get money right now. And that's what it seems like what's going on. So apparently there is a proposed cut that would be in place to decrease the revenue from partners on Twitch, and that would take your subscription cut. So for example, 70% would go to the streamer and then 30% may go to Twitch. What would happen instead is that would be a 50-50 split, and that is going to be a lot of money for some of the biggest creators on the platform and even some of the smaller partners out there as well. And if they just decide to do this, this is very important. This is going to be a big shift and may push people to want to move away from Twitch due to this very unusual, I don't even know if I'd consider it unusual anymore, just a very bad business practice for your creators, for your platform. They are what makes the platform, and if you push them away, you're probably going to run into some problems there, I would assume. Apparently there's another proposal. They plan on adding tiers to the partner system for the streamers. I don't know exactly what that criteria would be or how that would change, but apparently if you meet certain standards, you'd be able to get all the way up to that 70%, and maybe even some of the other people that are really big that Twitch signs to contracts may even make more. I don't know, but it does seem like that they're going to be targeting their lower end partners, and they're going to try to be draining them of money. They're going to try to get them back from whatever percentage they are down to 50, which means more money for Twitch, more money for Amazon. Shareholders are happy. And that kind of stinks because I don't think they really understand that the content creators on the platform, they're who make you money, and it's the people that watch them and enjoy their content. That's who makes you money. You as yourself is just a website, and you really don't make a lot of money other than, you know, people bringing content to your platform, which brings value to it as well. Apparently there's some other stuff that they plan on doing. It really just seems like that they're trying to push ads as much as possible, and they're considering, from what I've read, it looks like a more lucrative option for the streamers is to push more ads. Maybe the streamers might make a little bit of a better cutoff of that? I don't know, but obviously if you push more ads, you're going to make more money, but is that good for the viewing experience? And the answer is no. If you don't like watching ads, which I don't, you might not enjoy that. I understand. So what does this all really boil down to? And I don't really know. It just seems like Twitch is trying to make more money, or Amazon, the parent company, is trying to make more money. And a lot of people are saying it's just because Twitch doesn't really view itself as having an actual competitor in the streaming space. And I would have to disagree with that. Facebook and YouTube live streaming, while not as popular for most gamers that like watching live streams, they're both growing. They are both growing, and I think that YouTube is going to get the formula down to where live content is going to be more accessible on their platform, and that's going to fix that problem entirely. Facebook, on the other hand, I could see, I don't personally like using Facebook, and I know a lot of other people my age don't enjoy using Facebook as well, so that may kind of keep them from wanting to use that for watching things like live streams for video games and podcasts or whatever else you might watch on Twitch. So I don't know. I just, maybe they don't view anybody else as a big enough competition to where these creators aren't just going to decide, you know what, I guess I might just stick with Twitch. I'm going to have to deal with it. Maybe that's what they think these streamers are going to do. But I can see a lot of people being spiteful in that sense and deciding to take their business elsewhere, because like I said, the content is what's king. It's what brings in the revenue. That's how you run the ads. Nobody's going to want to run ads on Twitch if nobody's streaming on Twitch. Then in turn, Twitch makes no money, and neither does Amazon or their shareholders. So I'm kind of curious to see if this PR from all these people talking about it in these news articles and these streamers that are probably going to be very irritated with it, how this kind of plays out. Is Twitch going to kind of pull back on it? I don't know. And one other thing I need to mention that I completely forgot is that it seems like Twitch might be releasing some of these people from their contracts as well, or just leaving it up in the air of where they don't have exclusivity with Twitch anymore and they could take their business elsewhere, or even multi-stream to something like YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's interesting, not in a good way. Taking it out of the creator's hands, in my opinion, is always a bad deal. If I live stream all the time and this was one of my sources of income and it's something I relied upon, I would be very irritated and be looking at other options as soon as possible to see what other options are out there. So yeah, that's going to be all for this video. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Go ahead, destroy that like button, get subscribed, turn on notifications for future videos from How To Tech, and let us know in the comment section down below. What do you think about this, and what are your opinions on this information? Because I find it very cringy and I don't like it. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Chad from How To Tech, helping you take your tech to the next level, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.